Evin, Global CEO of 72 and Sunny, and we're coming to you live from Sport Beach at the center of the 2023 Cannes Lions Festival of Creativity, where we're celebrating the intersection of sport, culture, and future of fandom with some of the biggest names in business. I'm so excited to be joined by Kelvin Beachum of the Arizona Cardinals going into your 12th season. Kelvin, we were just on stage with United Airlines talking about how sport brings people together and so much of the impact you have and how you have used sport as such a platform for impact. The platform for United Airlines is good leads the way.
Yes.
That seems to resonate with you as well. Tell me more why and how you go about the world and picking partnerships.
Well, quite a bit. Their mission is really finding a way to just be good to people in general, having great intentions, thinking about the customer as often as they possibly can. And I think as an athlete is how do you turn that around and how do you think about our fans? How do you think about the way in which you engage partners? And how do you find partners that are also thinking about it in that particular regard? They want to see you win, you want to see them win. And it's a win-win for both parties. And this relationship with 72 and Sunny as well as United has been a win-win on both sides of the equation.
Absolutely. And when you talk about the depth of the relationships, I'd love for you to talk a little bit about some of your specific partnerships and what's the priorities are for you and how you found those organizations and what you do with them.
For me, is it aligned with who I am? One of my best partners is Lowe's, and what they do well is home improvement, is being able to spend time with hardworking, blue collar type people. At the end of the day, offensive linemen are blue collar. Nobody cares about what we're doing until, there's a penalty or something.
Or until the quarterback gets sacked.
Or until the quarterback gets sacked, or there's so it's always something negative. But you think about somebody that's going to Lowe's, or you think about somebody that's working at Lowe's or working with those types of things, it's the ability to love what you do, be passionate about what you do, but also think about how do you serve people. And people at Lowe's and people who go to Lowe's are finding ways to serve their individuals, serve their communities. And it's been a very organic relationship that's happened over the years.
I love that. I never would have thought of offensive linemen in that category. For the record, there are no runs, there are no passes without you. Just to be super clear.
It's very rare that people say that.
Yeah, very critical. It's
very
a full
critical.
team. It's a full team. Details. We were talking about that earlier. The attention to detail matters. You are currently studying to be a pilot.
Yes.
And we're talking a little bit about how that's similar to being an athlete. Tell me more on that.
The thing is as an athlete, there are so many mundane tasks that you have to do. You have to eat the same way. You have to eat the same way. See, that's athletes. That's what we do. It's just what we do. That's how we operate. You do the same task. You catch the ball. Even though I'm an offensive lineman, I still find a way to catch the ball.
That's right.
But it's your
You can be an eligible receiver downfield.
I can. There is times I can be an eligible receiver from time to time.
Yes. Okay, but continue.
There are mundane tasks that we have to do every single day. There's a way in which you eat. There's a way in which you train. When you think about a pilot, there's a way in which a pilot has to get ready. All the different tactical things that we have to make sure that are on point before we even take the plane into the air. The ground-based things that are necessary. So you think and see the correlation between pilot and athlete and how you have to literally fall in love with the mundane.
I love that. And what a great lesson for all the kids that aspire to be athletes or pilots and beyond, and how important the details are in mastering those things. Execution matters, right?
Execution is everything.
100%. There's all big tech brands. I know that's a passion of yours. Lots of marketers here, lots of brands. What do you want them to take away from today about you?
Well, for one, that I'm authentic and I'm real. You can come and have a conversation with me. You can come and have a conversation with me. We can have, great dialogue. We can be able to spend time with one another and it'd be real. You got DK Metcalf right behind us throwing the ball around. That's what you want to be able to have and experience when you're spending time with an athlete. You want it to be authentic. You want it to be real. You want it to be, I talked about this on stage, you want there to be a human connection. And what sport does is it provides a human connection for all of us in some shape, form, or fashion.
It really does, at its best, 100%.
No.
Well, thanks to Kelvin for joining us. I knew Kelvin's name, I just didn't know the words. And that's it for now. Make sure to track Sport Beach 2023 on Instagram and social, and check out Stagwell to get on the action for the entire week. Thank you.